We're in Bowral for the weekend. We are celebrating our boyfriend and girlfriend anniversary. We've
13 years.
Indeed, 13 years together. So
you get less for murder. Chocolate.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams.
Bowral. I keep Bow.
Get your shit together.
Bowral is in New South Wales, Southern Highlands, and it is the largest city or the largest town in it. It's only an hour and a half drive away from Sydney, so it could easily be a day trip, but we are here for the weekend to enjoy the lush green hills, the charming towns, and the picturesque farms along the way. But let's rewind for a bit to see how we got here. Bowral is a popular winter destination because it is higher in altitude. You can smell and feel that crisp winter air. But if you're anything like Wade, then you'd probably frown upon this destination thinking it's all antique stores and homewares. I'm not gonna lie, it's not an action-packed destination, but you go here to relax and take it slow. Not cool. It started raining. Oh, but it kind of stopped already. So we'll see how we go. There are a few towns in New South Wales, Southern Highlands, but we are spending most of our time in Bowral. We're going to get in touch with nature. We're going to eat a lot. They have a pie trail, which I am very excited to try tomorrow. We are going to do a lot of shopping, or maybe not a lot, see what we like. And the one thing I'm very excited about is we're going to have a massage. We're going to a spa in one of the most beautiful hotels in New South Wales. But first, breakfast. We are at the Fresh Shop. It's in every list of restaurants to try here in Bowral, and it was busy. We had to queue for a little bit. It is a walk-in only. We're here in breakfast. It looks very nice. Let's put it to test. Wade won't be talking very much in this vlog because he lost his voice. Poor thing.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could.
And now let's go to... I have a relationship with sourdough. Why are they so hard to slice? Oh. Yum. Oh, this is so good. The prawns. It's like when you go Yum Cha and you get it's shaking because I'm slicing it, and you get the prawn toast dumpling. It literally is like a massive version of that. And there's the Kewpie mayo as well that makes it so good. I told Wade I have to tell them how nice this tastes like. But yeah, perfect texture. Wade got his big breakfast as always. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all rusty, but it's still pretty. Very pretty.
Go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not.
Thank you. All right, there is no time to have a suss because my darling husband is only wearing a cardigan and he's freezing out. We are, Wade is cold. We are at the Mount Gibraltar Reserve, heading to the Bowral Lookout to The gate here isn't really that far from town. It was like a 5-minute drive. And as you can see, the roads are closed at the moment. So the parking situation is a bit tight. So thankfully we got the most respectful last spot. I think that guy that's parked right in front is not helpful because it's gonna be very difficult for the people behind to leave.
No, they can get out. But the funny part was, they've got someone in their car with crutches and they're parked on top of mud and they can't get out.
Yeah, it's quite muddy because it's been raining. So this mountain has the great view of country New South Wales and is the highest point between Sydney and Canberra. They have picnic tables, toilets. We're at the lookout now, so this is the Bowral Lookout. This part is the easiest one, but there would be...
There's bear poop.
Bear poop? No, it's not. But there are plenty of other trails you can do depending on your fitness level and time that you have. So it's good that it's also, as you can see, friendly for wheelchairs. We're at the Corbett Gardens. It's in the heart of Bowral.
The heart of
Bowral, which you can walk. If you're staying in town, you can definitely walk to it.
And if you're athletic, there's a walking track all the way up to the lookout.
Correct.
We went, we drove.
It's free entry, but during the Tulip Time Festival, it is not for obvious reasons. That's what they're really known for, the tulips, which I don't know if we'll see any.
We're a little early.
Yeah.
In the middle of winter.
So let's have a look anyway. We found one! A little
stubborn.
one!
Oh, there's another stubborn one.
What?
The bricks.
What about they're tulips. Okay, Wade was just pointing at the bricks. I'm like, what about them? They have tulips in it. That's pretty cool. I think this tree is
old.
Very beautiful though.
So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought it was coming.
No, that's people.
As Wade mentioned, we finished early and luckily our room is ready.
We are staying at the Gibraltar Luxury Hotel.
It doesn't say luxury. It does actually at the entrance. It does say luxury hotel. It is very nice. I'm very happy with it. Our spa is not until 3:30. It's only 12:40. So I'm going to show you the room. I'll talk about the location. We'll do a little mini room tour. It is not too far from town, about 10 minutes from the Corbett Gardens, and we are here. There are plenty of parking, which is always amazing because if you go to Bowral from Sydney, you are likely to drive. There is a train station. It's probably more convenient if you drive. We are in a Centennial Queen Twin for 395 Australian dollars one night. It is 40 square meters. We have been staying in a lot of queen twin rooms and we typically don't like it, but it's the only room that they have available. There is a wedding nearby, so that is why they're a bit booked out, but it is good. We've got plenty of space, perfect because we can lie down on one side or dirty bed, and then for tonight we'll stay in the queen bed. They have pretty decent, well not decent, actually they have a lot of amenities here as well. They have a golf course, they have an indoor heated pool, which we're not gonna try. They've got a gym, they have a bar and a restaurant as well. Let me walk you around the room. As you enter, and I feel like every hotel review that we do is the same thing, but yes it is, same layout, but let's start with the toilet this time. So you go in, and I'm seeing this for the first time with you, that is quite spacious. You got your, whoa, that is a very spacious shower. I'm gonna take a nice shots of that. You got your bathroom, huge mirror. As you can see, got one sink, got some cupboards in here. Then you got the cupboard. They got a safe, always good. The wardrobe space isn't that big, but sorry, it's all right. We're only here for one night, and most people probably do a weekender in here. They've got, this is their bar, which I like because it can double up as a, like your vanity where you get ready. They have the, I'm gonna guess the fridge. Yep, it's not shut. There you go. That's the fridge. They do have wine for sale, $60.
Is there anything in the fridge?
Yes,
What?
wine.
Cider?
No. And you got a full-length mirror right here, and there goes your 2 queen beds. You got a TV right in the middle, and it's, as you can see, I'm walking here, lots of space. It doesn't feel like it's a 40 square meter, but I suppose it is. You got a table and chair happening, and you've got the view of the golf course right outside, and it's just got, we had a bit of a nap.
Had a very good nap.
Yeah, it is a sleepy town for sure, and I got in the mood. I got amongst it, had a nap for an hour, and now we are heading 30 minutes out of Bowral towards Bandanoon to have the most anticipated, the highlight of this weekend, and we can't wait. We'll see you there. We're running a bit late, and it's uphill. Gotta get there. Looks nice though. I will tell you about the massage that I am getting, which originated from the south of France, called Aquaterra, when we finish, because we're late. Wow.
Okay. Did you know that?
Yeah, just one. That was, well, first and foremost, I have to say how beautiful this hotel is. We're at Osborne Hotel. We're in front of a fireplace where you don't have to build your own like we did in Hunter Valley.
It's a gas. It's a fake fireplace.
But it's, I'd like to stay here whenever we ever go back, but I'm gonna tell you. So I had the Aquaterra. It is like hot stone massage, but it's done with all these like ceramic bottles where it's warm, and it's got
ceramic tools. Yeah,
essential oils in it, but it's not the oil that you use. I've never had a hot stone massage before, so I definitely felt different. We could have used the pool.
Stone?
No, I've never had the hot stone, but
I have. It's weird.
Okay, so what it does is, weight is probably very cold right now, but it diffuses those bottle diffuses the heat because it is warm. It opens up the pores, and
no, I'm feeling warm from the oils.
You had the OMG massage. How was that? How is it? Is it just normal?
It's just a normal massage.
I was curious with mine, and it was definitely a little bit more pressure into that at some points, but I'm happy.
She looks strong.
Yeah. Wait, spotted a bunny. There are 2 bunnies. Bye, bunnies. Oh my god. These are like the bunnies you eat when it's like the end of days.
Well, maybe that's why they're hopping away from you very quickly.
Something I forgot to say, and I think I definitely deserves a mention, is that the price that they had was definitely a decent price for Australia. Maybe because it's not in Sydney. So Wade's OMG massage was $165, and my Aquaterra was $195. I've just never seen a massage anywhere under $300 or $250 in Sydney. So I thought that was good.
You only look at premium spas.
I know, it's a spa. In comparison, it's still you pay for the experience. So that was a good price, and I reckon that's the location because it's outside of Sydney. But that's still a very nice hotel. I'll have a look at what you can do around here so that we get an excuse to stay there. Well, going back to the hotel now. Get ready for dinner. Not that we're gonna change, but just relax for a little bit more. It is very intimate and very quiet in here, so I'm whispering and having the mic closest to my face. Hopefully you can still hear me. We are at Harry's at Green Lane Bowral, which is Green Lane Bowral, which is close to the press shop where we had breakfast earlier. It's like a very leafy shopping and dining precinct, and I guess the vibe definitely is different at night and in the morning, and we'll see that because we saw a little bit of it this morning, and we're coming back here for breakfast again tomorrow. Harry's is a very like lots of books around, and they are usually open for lunch, but for dinner they're open on Fridays and Saturdays. I got kingfish crudo and the aglio olio pasta with Brussels sprouts to share Wade and I. And what did Wade get?
Wade was incredibly boring and got the steak and shoestring fries with a side of Brussels sprouts, pretending I'm healthy.
Broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors.
We just finished dinner, and that was $132 for one entree, two mains, one side, and one dessert, no drinks, which is pretty good. You'll never get that in Sydney. And it was really good quality. We ended up getting dessert. We got the bread pudding for our dessert. Wade and I shared that. That was the best one I've had. Mind you, I don't usually get pudding because I don't like it, but Wade was explaining to me that bread pudding is different. We're gonna go back to our hotel now. That was a very relaxing day so far. We've got a lot more to do tomorrow, do the pie trail and do a little bit of shopping just right around this area as well. So see you then.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break.
The breakfast place that we were gonna go to is shut and not open until 10 a.m. It's called the Plantation Cafe. So we're heading back, but it's right next to the press shop, which where we had breakfast yesterday. So we're just going there instead, and there's ready queue. So the place is actually open.
Google eyes.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyway, I just was like, oh, let me just take a footage of it shot, and they're open. So here we are.
So keep us awake till the dawn, baby. Feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
We are back at Green Lane Cafe for breakfast. We are at Plantation Cafe. It is again in every list to go to here at Bowral. And look how green my surroundings are. It's very pretty. And it's definitely not as busy as Press Shop. We were able to walk in very easily. And their turmeric latte is $1 cheaper. But I got a matcha latte this time. So we've only really dined in this Green Lane area. So basically, Press Shop is right here. You got Plantation Cafe here, and then Harry's right behind us. So we've only really been eating out in this area. But so far, two out of 3 have been great. We'll find out about Plantation Cafe in a minute. And it's just very close to Bong Bong Street, which is where their main town, basically. And I've seen a few shops that I want to check out yesterday. Hopefully they're open on Sundays, starting with Dirty Jane right here, and we'll bring you along as well.
I Googled.
The avocado is so good. It's $18, but it's got plenty, plenty of feta in it, and lots of cherry tomatoes as well. And it comes with a salad. Usually $18 in Sydney. Just a toast.
And I've got the house beans, a little bit of toast, a little bit of poached egg, a little bit of spice. It's nicey. It's quite nice.
You would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn, baby.
Like, where did the dust go? That's my only conundrum with it. Susie Anderson Home is another one I wanted to check out. I didn't realize they were just all in one place. This shop is massive. Plenty of little knickknacks to look at and little cutesies. There'll be plenty of B-rolls. Wade's been taking lots of them. There's a ring I wanted to buy, but it was too big for me. That's size 7.5. So no go, but we'll keep looking. Ooh, records. We don't really care about records.
Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby.
Be more dog.
You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it.
My mother-in-law has plenty of those. I was telling Wade, should we add to her collection? But nah. These are pretty though.
Cherry on top, get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust.
1960 West German, unused white thimble. So unused? No one, it hasn't been used, so I'm confused. Or was it repurposed? It was probably a button of something else and then they repurposed it to it.
Right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
There are plenty of stores to check out in Bowral, especially in and around Bong Bong Street, its main street. From our beloved high street Aussie brands to unique antique stores that you can only find in Bowral. Of course, even if you're not redecorating, you have to stop by the Plenty Furniture and Homeware shops. Okay, this place smells good. Let's check it out. Oh, it's warm. That lady was right. It is warm in here. Come on, love.
Be one of the things I love, the things I love,
That is one.
I know.
love, 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 love.
That's it's like so warm in there. Okay, we got a dressing, lime and sumac dressing, which is perfect for the rocket salad. That is my favorite with some parmesan.
Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the
Okay, we did get the ring. Oh, I don't know if I actually told you that I was looking at it before we left, but I didn't want to be impulsive and thought, let's walk around first because it's not cheap. But it's this beautiful ring, which I'm going to put on now. How pretty is that? And because we bought a certain, if you buy,
I think this is where you say, I'll put a post of it on my...
if you buy an amount, if you buy items more than a certain amount, you get her book for free. So this is the lady that designed that jewelry, and I'll tell you the name of the jewelry store so you can check her online store. But she's actually from Newtown, and apparently she does dress up like this on a normal day, which up my alley. Amazing. Right? We didn't buy much, just that one, but it's definitely a bit expensive. And we got the dressing as well. So let's now get into our next stop. Boop.
Turns out there's a queue of people wanting to take photos, so we'll do our filming over here and be embarrassing elsewhere. Not too far from the city centre is this lovely sculpture of Mary Poppins. Pamela Travers was born in Queensland, but she spent her childhood here, and some might even say it's the inspiration for the books.
That is Wade. We're at Berkelouw Book Barn. Well, we actually have one near us as well, but this one is special because they have antique books, some secondhand books, and rare books as well. So let's see what we can find. They also have a cafe, but we're not going to eat in there today because we've already eaten. But they have a...
I could do another bacon egg roll.
Maybe some dessert. We'll see. They have a stone fireplace as well, which is a perfect spot for reading. So
Saving ourselves for a pies trail.
yes, which is going to be our next stop.
But for now, bookies!
I took a bite, and now I need more. I don't know how to make this right. 'Cause you're right, yeah, you're right. We are going too fast, but no, I don't know how to say.
That's the one that's happening right now.
You're pretty easy to like when your body is closer to mine. You got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving this? Spending
Hey. All right, so we got that wrong. We are, well, not that wrong. So we're off our pie trail
We
now.
got it wrong. We got it
But
wrong.
we
We
are
skipped a
actually
step.
going back. We are going back to where we came from because our first stop of this pie trail, we're going to about 3 places.
We stood outside it. We stood out in front of it and said, oh, that's a queue. It must be a nice place.
Exactly. So we're sharing a pie in each of our stops, but we're heading back that way. No worries. We're ahead of schedule. And a gentleman like my Mouse first. I'm not sure what's going on, but as we were Wade missed a turn. So Wade missed a turn, and as we were driving, like, what's this busy place? And it says gum nut. So maybe there are 2 gum nuts.
Missed a turn or went the right way. We'll never know.
But I think here we are. Let's see. Let's walk in. And they have a lot of signs saying they're award-winning and whatnot. So I think this might be the one. And I think there must just be the smaller one in Bowral town is another one you can go to, but we'll let you know. Plenty of tables. Just gotta have your coat if it's winter time. Okay. Still a little bit peekaboo. Okay, so first pie, gum nut patisserie, lamb and rosemary pie for 8 buckaroonies. Eat it with tomato sauce. So there's a thing called the Southern Highlands Pie Fest, and they do have a thing called Pie Trail, which I will link below so you can see, but it's not walkable, you gotta drive it. And there are about 30 stores that participate. We've selected 3.
We're not going to do all 30.
No.
Sorry to disappoint.
We've selected 3 that we want to try out, and I'm just holding
Number
that
one
with
is
my
gum
grace
nut.
here. Correct. And as I said earlier, we're going to share 1 pie in each store because otherwise it's a bit much.
Yep.
Well, let's be the judge of this together. I'm going to take the first bite, Wade, if you do not mind.
Ew. Girl germs. That raven's fucking... That raven is nasty.
Wow. Okay. 1 more bite. I'm going to give it a score.
You give it 3 for the lamb and 2 for the rosemary. 5 out of 5.
I probably go 9 out of 10 because the bottom,
It's falling.
the bottom is falling apart, but flavor is amazing. It's hot, but like the pastry is so good too. There are chunks of lamb in there too. You don't need a tomato sauce. In fact, it's better without. So this one is full on going through having his own pie.
Bring your jacket, people. Eating outdoors is absolutely freezing,
So worth it.
but the pie is good.
So good.
Probably one of the best pies I've had. It is falling apart,
I'd say the same.
but it is good.
We're off to our next one, and boy, that definitely set the standard. That was so good. And they do have 3 stores, Wait, and you can order online as well. So definitely that one in Bowral Town Center is one of theirs as well. However, if you are after just the pie, I reckon this store is better. It's bigger, it's got toilet, it's got lots of outdoor dining area, plenty of parking. Just feels a bit more, it gives HQ vibes.
Do they ship to Sydney?
I don't know that we have, I'll check that after this. And there's actually, even if it's busy and there's a queue, it moves fast, unlike that other one.
There was like 5 cashiers. That's pretty quick.
So if you are to try it, go to this one instead, and then you can see a little bit more of Bowral. Off to the next one.
Come on. It's square. It's quite hot.
So we are now in Mossville, the town right next to Bowral. You will drive through it if you are driving from Sydney. We are at Polly's Pies and Pastries. We got the beef steak pie here, $6.50, 50 cents tomato sauce. That's hot. I'm gonna bite first without the tomato sauce. Let's see. Definitely sturdier base. And I think I prefer the less sturdier base. Probably a reason it wasn't. 6.5.
It's very flaky. Definitely more pastry than the last time.
Oh,
But
that's why that's a base.
not necessarily a good thing. It's not necessarily, not necessarily a bad thing.
Now.
Still better than the ones you get in Coles, but maybe a 7, 7.5.
1 point higher than mine.
Like it's just a good basic meat pie.
We are at Robertson Pie Shop. I was telling Wade that this is definitely crapping me in. That a lot of these buy shops I thought were going to be tiny takeaway places, but they've been full establishments and they've all been very busy except the police one, the second one, this third one. Plenty of parking outside, plenty of dining area, even dining outside, and they all do other pastries. So we got this, the fanciest flavor we got. We got the chicken and leek and camembert. How much was it? $8.50? I don't remember. How much was it? And this is the most expensive of them all. Here, and Wade got a sausage roll as well. No wonder there's like crumbs all over the place because it's just what happens. Let's see. Straight away. When that fold happened, a good sign. It's all pastry so far. Very hot, but it feels like a winter soup. Ah, that might be the chicken, like the chicken bits. Yeah, it is. It's yummy. You know what though? I can imagine it like being a pad thai, and you just have the puff pastry up the top, and just have that soup. I'd give it an 8 out of 10, only because I prefer my pie with beef, lamb, like red meat, red meat kind of sauce and everything. This one's falling apart. That's some good chicken and creamy.
No, I don't like.
You don't like?
I don't like.
It is definitely bright. There are other things you can do at Bowral, like wine tasting, but Wade and I are not drinkers, so we skipped that. You can also do Bowral beekeeping tour. I was interested with that, but Wade's allergic to bees, so that's also a no-go. Yeah, but you're allergic to bees. Cricket Museum, we were so close to visiting that this morning as we tried to kill time, but Wade was like, nah. Yeah, we skipped that because we don't really watch cricket, but if you do, it's definitely a good one to visit and have a look at its history. And Mr. Bradman's. There are a lot of gardens and waterfalls nearby, but we also are not doing that for this trip in particular. And this last thing I'm very sad about is one thing I really wanted to do was the truffle tours, but they're all booked out. You do that during winter. I love me truffles, and there will be dogs when you do that as they do the sniffing. So unfortunately, I checked everything and they are all booked out. Wade and I hope you like that. You should watch the rest of the things to do in Sydney here. Make sure that you like and subscribe as well. Thank you so much. Let us know your favorite stop, and if you've been to Bowral, what's your favorite place? Bye!